What is going on, guys? Your boy John back with another video. Now, if you guys didn't catch Monday Night Raw, you missed the epic announcement about the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. But I have a few questions about this. So, question number one. In the Women's Royal Rumble match, will there be 30 women competing? Now, between Raw and SmackDown Live, I'm not sure. Do they actually have 30 women total between those two shows, or will WWE be bringing in a few women from NXT to kind of round this number out? I think 30 women in this match would be the sweet spot for a lot of reasons. I mean, you get a lot of women in there that can finally showcase their skill and their talent and also be a part of history. So I'm hoping that 30 women round out this Royal Rumble match, because if not, then what's the point in having a Women's Royal Rumble match if you're not going to put 30 women in it? You know what I'm saying? Alright, question number two. Now, this goes in hand with question one. Okay, whoever should win this match, whether it be a superstar from Raw, SmackDown Live, or NXT, do they get to choose which women's title they want to go for? And I think that's going to be the big question of the whole shebang, is whoever wins this matchup, do they get to choose, or do they have to face their champion of that show? So, say for instance, if anybody from Raw wins that match, do they have to stay confined to Raw and go compete against the Raw Women's Championship? Same thing with SmackDown Live. Same thing with NXT. Now, if WWE does this right, WrestleMania could be huge for the women's division. I mean, we already now know that at WrestleMania, a woman's title will be in the main event alongside the Universal and the WWE Championship. We already know that. But we don't know which women's title will be in that main event slot. So that's another question that I have. And last but not least, the third question. Whoever wins this, where did their career go from here? Now, I say that because WWE tends to drop the ball on a lot of things that they do. Mojo Rawley is an example of that, winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and then went on to do what? Exactly nothing. So, with that being said, since this is such a historic match that's taking place on January the 28th, who does WWE have in mind to win the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match? Who is it? I mean, right now, I can think of possibly maybe one superstar comes to mind. And that one superstar that comes to mind for me will have to be Nia Jax. You might not agree with it, but I say Nia Jax for a lot of reasons. I mean, she's busted her butt since she's been on the main roster, and they haven't given her anything. Nothing. I mean, she walked out on WWE because of opportunities not given to her. So I feel like now, January the 28th, in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, this should be her time. This should be her match to dominate in. Seriously, this should be her match. Nia Jax is who I'm picking. Now, you might say Asuka. No, don't get me wrong. Asuka had a good career down at NXT, undefeated for the NXT Women's Championship. She relinquished it because she was injured, but then she got the call up. So I can see Asuka being a good one, but I'm looking at Nia Jax here, that this should be her moment, her match. She goes to WrestleMania and she becomes a women's champion. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think? Who do you want to see win the Women's Royal Rumble match? And do you guys think it's going to be 30 women in this thing between SmackDown Live, Raw, and NXT? Who do you think should get that glorious #1 spot in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble? Let me know in the comments below. Also, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Mr. John Bradley. I be over there all the time tweeting and retweeting stuff. So if you guys want to check me out, follow me over there. Also, if you're new, make sure you guys thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bells on, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.